Okay. So, do
Okay,
you think
okay,
white people all
okay.
get along?
I
Do you
have
think all? Are you saying all white people get along? Because I think the issue is a lot larger than what you're saying it is.
Yeah,
Because
because I can
eh,
walk down my
no, no,
street
no,
and not
no,
have to worry
no.
about a white guy jumping me. I can walk
Wrong,
down my street with a
wrong.
brand new PS5 and not
Okay.
worry about somebody
So, do
stealing it
you
from me.
do
I
you
can
know who
walk down
Brian?
my street with a gold watch on
Damn,
and a gold
chill
neck on
out,
and brand new
bro.
Do you know
shoes
who?
and
Do you
not
know
worry
who
about
everybody.
Brian
someone
Cole?
stabbing me
Hold
for it.
on.
Yo, you
Do
got
you know who
Showtime
Brian
open?
Kohlberger is? The white guy in Idaho that unalived those four college kids, and they were white.
Yeah,
Okay,
let's talk about
you can name one.
the
I can
one
name
person
1,000. I
that
can get
said,
No,
on
no, no.
YouTube or TikTok and show you 1,000
wait, wait,
instances of
What
black people
about
treating black people like
hey,
shit.
hey,
Jeffrey? What
Zeus,
about Jeffrey D? What about
Zeus,
him?
Zeus.
We got a
What
lot of
is the
serial
argument
unalivers
here?
here.
But
Hey,
this is
hey,
a stupid ass debate. Y'all talking about who commits more crime? All of y'all fucking crazy.
Can
I'm
I
just
say
helping him
You
something
dumb.
understand.
You guys are
Charlie
only
Kirk, Charlie
13%.
Kirk could,
You're only
Charlie Kirk
13% of
couldn't
the
even debate
population.
without him
Why do you
getting
think
I
you
have to
matter
do
so
unalived
this.
by
I'm
a
much?
white
You
sorry.
had
man.
to do it. These
Yo,
guys are
yo,
acting
I
like
have to. I'm sorry.
thank you,
Go
Osa.
ahead.
Can you hear me, Osa?
I can hear you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So what we have up here is a bunch of mediocre white men who are mad. I just heard one of these white men complain and say, "We're not cool anymore. The people make fun of us." Once again, this country was built by white men off the backs of slaves. Through over 200 years, there was systematic racism, is what it was, that stopped black people and other people of color from building generational wealth. That's what it is. That's why people are complaining today, saying there's still a disparity, and there's a disparity in pay between white people and black people. That's the problem. And these are statistics that we can see today. There's systemic racism in our education system, systemic racism in our justice system. So these are things you can't deny. But once again, there's a bunch of fragile white men up here crying saying, but white people are poor too. Yeah, there's always been peasant ass white people like y'all. You're mad because you got to work. Field whites.
I just wanted to call out Doom and the lies that he's saying, which he's saying black people don't get along. Black people get along probably better than anybody you could ever think of, right? But every time I look at what's going on in the country and there's some sort of violent incident going on, chances are it was committed by, guess what? A white male, right? And you all try to cover it up and use excuses like, oh, well, they had mental health issues. But really, it's an issue going on within your culture that you need to address. And while you sitting out here constantly pointing the finger, oh, it's black on black crime, that's the issue. No, it's not. Look at this country right now. You have a well, he's orange. You have the president of the United States single-handedly destroying this great country of ours. And guess what? You're all cheering it on and trying to blame people of color for it when it's not really our fault. This is your mess. And you need to take accountability for the mess you created and stop trying to do what you've been doing, which is blaming those who don't have any power for what's going on. All right. And that's why you're getting triggered.
Okay, thank you, Osa, because I was never going to try to scream over these angry ass, emotional ass men. So there's not only a pay gap between people in the black community and people in the white community. They're more likely to get hired if they have a white name, right? Like if a guy with an ethnically black name shows up, they did a study on this, they're less likely to get hired for the job. Also, there are more white people in the country, so you're way more likely to run into a white person that's poor than you are to run into a black person that's poor. There are studies on this, and poor people, black people are more likely to be living in poverty than white people. As a matter of fact, they only make up 13.5% of the population, but they make up 20.1% of the poverty population. So that's another incorrect statement. You guys are fucking dumb. I also wanted to add that I've lived in predominantly black communities my whole fucking life, and I've never had an issue. The only issues I've had are with other white people.
Bullshit. I call bullshit on all that. Yes, the reason black people are live in poverty is because they keep themselves there. They don't let any of them get out. When one of them starts doing good, oh, you're just a coon. You're just a sellout. You Uncle Tom. You guys, your fucking music, your culture sucks, and it's fucking up your whole fucking future, and you guys don't see it, and you sit there, blame the white man. The white man's doing this all to me. Oh, well, it's me. Give me my reparations with my baba. Shut the fuck up. Fucking do what you gotta do and move forward. We don't give a shit. We're over this shit. It's all we fucking heard for so many fucking years is the poor little black man. Poor little black man. You know what? Fucking move on. We don't give a shit. We don't have time for your fucking bullshit anymore. You're 13% of the population, but we see you on every fucking TV channel, every fucking day, someone up there fucking.
Yeah, the guy before me, he wasn't saying shit. I don't know the fuck. But I will say this: I was the guy who pointed up that white people aren't cool. Like you misspoke what I said. I said white people aren't cool because nobody wants to fucking be like them. That's what I was saying. When the person before me was saying that white this, like white makes it right in this country, I don't fucking believe that. Because in my experience, because I can only go about my experience, I never ran into that many fucking rich white people. I ran into a lot of poor fucking white people. I don't ran into the fucking people, fucking mad homeless people who are white people. I don't see this world where being white is just a fucking pass to whatever. Look at the guy who just spoke before me and shit. I'm pretty sure he's white. He sound mad fat. You think anybody wants to be like that? Probably not. Like, the more you put this into the atmosphere, you're building up white people to be something more than they are. They really ain't shit. Nobody really is. Like, stop doing that. Like, why do you build these people up? It's fucking weird.
Oh shit! I don't really have to say anything to say. Doom is a W, and King Osa, you're a W.
No, I appreciate it, man. So you don't have anything to say? You want me to go ahead and
No,
skip you?
yeah, you can go on and skip me.
Well, before I
I'm just
skip
here.
you,
I'm just here.
okay, no problem. But before I skip you, I'm going to say this, guys. Please make sure you tap the screen and share the live. Get these likes up, man. I need at least 20K likes. What are we doing? I need at least 20K. Make sure you guys tap the screen and share the live. And I'll say this just before we go on to the next person, because people like to misinterpret my comments. I don't believe that racism is gone. I don't think it's disappeared into the ether. I still believe that racism does exist, absolutely. But in terms of a system that is purposely working against the interests of an individual group due to their race, trying to suppress them, I don't believe that at all.
Facts. Nobody's holding anybody down.
Now, historically, that was a whole different matter, right? That was a whole different matter. You had segregation, you had Jim Crow. I acknowledge that. But today, it's not as prevalent as it was 100 years ago. Go ahead, please.
What's up, King? How are you? Thank you for doing it this way. Sorry about my toddler. I just slammed her finger in a door accidentally.
Shout out to the toddler. Hope she's okay.
Poor girl. I would agree though with Street. Like, I am obviously like as white as they come, and like the blonde hair doesn't help me either. I feel like things have gotten really crazy, especially over the past few years. Where, like anything I say is twisted and used against me. I'm the minority in my office. I don't know how it is with everybody else. I live in Massachusetts. But I feel like I have to walk on eggshells nowadays, and I'm automatically classified as a racist for whatever reason. I love everybody, and it's tough out here nowadays. I agree.
Yeah, I'm convinced that this Doom person has never interacted with any black person outside of social media. Like, his only interaction with black people has only been on social media, because this guy is literally insane. Not only that, like, you're more likely to be unalived by a white tea person, dude. Like, Charlie Kirk couldn't even debate without him getting unalived by a white tea person. Kids can't even go to school without them getting unalived by a white tea person. I'm from South Carolina. One of the biggest church unalivings happened here when a white tea man entered a all-black church, and he unalived majority of them. So, I mean, this guy is just such an idiot. And that's all I have to say.
Okay, no problem. Make sure you guys tap the screen and share the live. Get me to at least 25K likes. The 10K likes are totally unacceptable. I need more likes, guys. Please make sure you tap the screen and share the live. Thank you very much. Thank you so much for the gifts, too, as well. Shout out to the gifters.
Oh, so put it back on Showtime one more round.
One more? Well, I don't
man,
wanna-
can y'all just not act like animals and
I
speak
hate
one at a
Showtime.
time?
I really
Savages.
do. Look,
That's Doom. He's acting like
I
Fucking
hate-
savages, man.
well, hold on a second. I hate. I'm gonna be real though. I
Yeah,
hate
that's fine.
I hate it. I don't like it unless I have to do it. But hopefully we can go one at a time. So this is the no.
Yeah, well, hold on. The shooter that shot Charlie was your type of people, bad bitch. It was
Yeah.
your
No,
people.
He was
He
white.
was
He
a
was-
white tea man.
He was a liberal.
No, he
Oh,
wasn't.
please.
You're a liar.
Yes, he was, bro. Yes, he was. Yes, he was.
He was a white
You showed me.
tea.
Ginger, you showed me this picture of a Photoshop
Tyler, he
picture
was
with
a
him
white guy.
with him with a Trump
He
shirt
was
on.
a white
He's the-
guy.
Shut the fuck!
Who
I don't care
cares
if he was
what-
white. He was a
Oh
liberal.
yeah, you don't care if he was white.
He
'cause
was a
looked
white
like it.
tea
He
man.
was a liberal
This
pussy. He was a
conversation,
liberal
Tyler,
pussy.
Tyler, this conversation was about race. At the end of the day, he's a white tea man. Who cares what
He was a
aligns with?
Republican. Stop the
Just-
bullshit,
no, he
man.
wasn't. No, he wasn't. And
What
stop saying
Republicans pointing out is that he had a trans boyfriend. So what? Yeah, how many of y'all are actually gay? All y'all
They
look gay to
crashed
me.
Grindr.
That's not even
Stop
true.
saying
He doesn't
white
even
tea.
have
Just
a
say
trans
white. Don't be a
partner.
pussy.
He's not. He
White.
doesn't even have a trans.
Bro,
partner.
how many white men date men undercover? All of y'all, mostly.
They
Come on,
crashed
man.
Grindr. Whenever
That doesn't mean you're not Republicans.
Grinder crash.
Speak for yourself, Scholar. Speak
They
for
just
yourself.
crashed Grindr at Charlie Kirk funeral. They crashed it again.
Sure
that's,
did.
that's what y'all do.
mean,
Why
I
don't
do
y'all
think
own
we
y'all
really-
behavior?
It's the
I think
fatherless.
we do need to
It's
stop
the
pointing the
fatherlessness,
finger,
dude.
though. It's both sides, whether people want to believe that or not.
Either
Like,
way,
did
he wasn't a Republican. He was a fucking liberal. Like
No,
Well,
was
did
it?
Who
anyone
cares? He
just
was
hear-
still white.
he grew up.
It's more likely
He
to be
grew
a
up
white
as a
person.
he grew up
Statistically, it's more
Republican,
likely to
and
be a
then he
white
changed
person.
his
You should be
fucking
scared of
views
white
when he
men.
was
You're
college.
talking
This is
like
a-
you
this is
know
an
him. He
absolute
grew up
thing.
as a Republican. He was a Republican. Just because you don't want him to be
just
doesn't
because
make
you
him.
grew up as a Republican
Why
doesn't
you
mean
so
you're a
upset? Did you interview
because-
him yet?
Scholar,
Were you in the room with the FBI?
Just
He's a
because-
Are you a
Right.
fucking detective on the case? How do you know this?
Osa, let me fucking speak, bro. This motherfucker, Scala, I know who you are. You know who I am, motherfucker. Anyways, as I was saying, just because you grew up Republican doesn't mean you're a Republican. I
Hey,
grew up
hey,
with a
dude.
bunch of liberals, dude. Am I a liberal? No, I'm not a fucking liberal.
No, you're a dumbass, is what you are.
No, I'm not. Shut up, Levito.
Yes, you. And I voted for Trump.
I
Sorry.
doubt you grew up liberal.
I did grow up liberal. My whole family is.
So your parents were liberal.
Yes, my parents were liberal. Yes, my dad's a centrist. Well, my dad's a centrist, but my
Well, okay, that's great, but doesn't it make sense that the
But my
guy
mom-
was a
shut up,
Republican
why
and
do
he
you
was
speak
upset
over
with
me?
Charlie
You don't
Kirk
speak-
because
why
he
do
was
you speak
against
over
trans
me?
people
Stop
and the
speaking
guy
over
had
me.
a trans
Stop,
boyfriend?
stop,
That's what
stop.
makes the most
Shut
sense.
the fuck up.
He didn't have a trans boyfriend.
He did have a trans boyfriend.
Okay,
No.
so
Hold on a second, guys. Hold on a second, guys. This is the host, real quick. I want to go open the panel back up, but before I do that, guys, please make sure you tap the screen and share live. But I'm going to go
This
around the panel.
motherfucker stop speaking over people.
I got you. I'm going to go
Have
through
some
each and every
decorum,
person around
pussy.
the panel, and I want people to answer this question. Levito, was
Yeah.
Charlie Kirk a hero or a villain?
Oh, you rage baiting like a fucking
Oh, he-
motherfucker, bro.
Huh?
I can't stand you.
What-
I can't stand you, Osa.
Was Charlie Kirk a hero or a villain?
Well, he was an American who exercised his First Amendment right, but he was a white supremacist. Yeah, he had white supremacist.
So you believe he was a villain?
No, I didn't. No, I didn't say he was. A
No.
Yeah, when you say white
No.
supremacist,
Was he a
yeah.
hero or a villain?
Yeah.
A man who spew white supremacist.
No. Just answer the
No,
question.
hold on. Hold on, Tyler. Let him answer it. Was he a
He's not
hero
answering.
or a villain?
I mean, is David Duke a hero?
We're not talking about David Duke. We're talking about.
Bro,
So you believe he's
answer
a
the
villain?
question. Stop dodging.
I voted for Trump. I wouldn't say he's a villain, but he's a white supremacist.
Oh
So
my
you
god.
believe he's a villain then?
No, you're not gonna pin me into a corner to say what you want.
Yes, because
Man.
if you're saying he's a white
Man.
supremacist, he's already a villain in your eyes.
You believe he's a villain? Okay, Zeus.
Shut up.
Hold on,
No,
Zeus.
fuck you.
Well, hold on,
Shut the fuck
Tyler.
up, dude.
Tyler, hold on. Zeus. Was Charlie Kirk a hero or a villain?
He's neither. He's just a regular person. He's
Was he a
not.
hero
I
or
mean,
villain?
a hero. There's only one hero. If you believe in your whatever religion is, then God's the
That is
hero.
huge, bro. I'm sick of this.
God's the hero, but he had no superpowers from what I know.
Uh-oh.
He was just a good man that
What,
cared.
you need superpowers to be a
Hold on,
hero?
Levito.
Or a
Hold on,
villain, or a villain.
Levito. Crest back up. I don't know why you got a violation. I'm not sure. F1 in the chat. I don't know what the hell happened. You didn't do anything wrong. So if you want to re-request, please do.
Nobody has superpowers, so there's no heroes or villains.
Exactly.
This is the
I just
real
got
world.
skipped. I just got skipped for the emotional men having their tantrums doomed.
I know. Look.
yep,
Okay,
yep,
Ginger.
you did.
Question for you, Ginger. Was he a hero or a villain?
He was an absolute piece of shit, racist, misogynist, xenophobic.
All the buzzwords.
You cunt.
No, let her finish. Stop interrupting.
This is why we can't have a female.
Hold on. Wait. We can't keep talking over each other. Hold on a second. Go ahead, Ginger. Finish your point, please.
just to be clear, women are interrupted 33% more than men are.
Oh my God! Shut up.
No, I think he was a piece of
Tyler,
shit. I think
hold
the
on.
things that he said were harmful to people. I think that he wasn't a good debater because he only went after young college kids.
Can she answer the
Wait a
question?
minute. Wait a minute. Hold on.
You're not answering the question.
Wait. Tyler, you can't keep interrupting, Tyler. You gotta let her finish, please. I don't want to
This
drop
is
you,
what
bro.
he does. Soon he'll be calling people the N-word because that's how he rolls.
It's
No,
a
but I
simple
think he was
question.
an absolute piece of shit. I think I said it in the beginning, 2K. Shut the fuck up.
All right, so
Hold on. Go ahead, Ginger. Sorry.
Yeah, no, I just think everything he said was harmful. I think that it caused a lot of harmful rhetoric. I think that right after he was unalived,
Because you're an idiot.
there were five HBCUs.
Before you hold on
boom
one second, Ginger.
threats.
Hold on, Ginger. Just 1 second. If there's anybody who interrupts one more time while she's talking, I will drop you. I don't care if you're friendly or not. If you interrupt, you will get dropped. Go ahead, Ginger.
Thank you. The people that supported him were the same way as he was. That's why 3 HBCUs had boom threats after the unaliving of him. There have now been 2 black men found hanging in fucking Mississippi. Like, the people that supported him were just as fucked up as he is.
Okay.
I'll land my plane. Let
Okay, no
2K
problem.
crash out.
No problem. I was gonna go to Doom next, but he dropped. Yeah, you're next. Is he a villain or a hero?
I think he was nothing but a 30-year-old guy who went to go argue with kids. I don't really give him that much. I mean, he had a voice, but I don't think he was a villain or a hero. He was just like a over fucking amplified YouTuber or something, like somebody who just talked. I don't think he made any change in the world. Like, you had to have some kind of effect on this world. I think him getting unalive was probably like the best thing that happened to him, because now he became somebody. Because before, I didn't know who the hell he was before that happened. A lot of people didn't. Like, he had a lot of subscribers and a lot of followers on social media, but not enough where like the world stopped every time he said something. He said a lot of crazy shit, and a lot of the crazy shit that he said now is getting amplified because people didn't care until we got unalive. So he's really lucky he caught that bullet, because now he's like infamous and forever.
Okay, so Tyler, was Charlie Kirk a hero or a villain?
yeah, I don't know why my back, whatever. Yeah, he was absolutely a freaking hero, and
Okay.
we just see it now that, like, he died, and now, like, look, now the turning point is going crazy. There's more people joining the cause. People haven't picked up a Bible in like 30 years. Are picking up Bibles. This is all like, and it's unfortunate that it had to happen this way. I am going to church now. I just went to church because of this, honestly, and now I'm opening myself up to God again. And this is the first time I've been to church in forever. Like, he's opening this really is a turning point. It's absolutely a turning point. He is a hero. He's a martyr, and we seen this at his funeral. They had to fill 2 stadiums, bro.
Okay.
This is a movement. This is a movement. He will not die in vain. This is gonna be big.
Okay,
So-
no problem. I appreciate you. Mully, was Charlie Kirk a hero or was he a villain?
I definitely think he was more on the heroic side for sure. Strongly disagree with what everybody else is saying. Like, just
So
because
you don't think he's a racist? Because a lot of people say that he was a white supremacist or racist. He spread
Absolutely.
hatred. You don't
No.
believe that?
not at all. I grew up in a Christian household. I went to Christian school, so I fully understand where he's coming from. I think a lot of things that are in the Bible shock people who have never been exposed to it, and that's pretty much where he's coming from. And again, just because you didn't know who he was, Street Scholar, that doesn't mean anything. A ton of people obviously know who
Nobody
he is.
knew him.
Look at the movement going on across the entire world. Speaks for itself.
Absolutely.
But to say and twist his words is, in my opinion, disgusting. Totally agree with what Tyler said. He has turned so many people in a better direction.
Yes.
It's moving. I personally don't go to church anymore because I think it was like pushed on me as a kid and I didn't really understand like the value of it until now.
Yes.
And I'm definitely like getting back to that place for sure. He didn't just go to college campuses to argue with kids. He tried to get them to not listen to the media, which obviously a lot of you have been brainwashed to. So I would argue that what he's doing is just trying to wake up the young youth who's going to be the future of America. And I think he did a damn good job, and he won't die in vain.
Amen. Yo, I gave you a follow, by the way.
Thank you. I'll
no
follow you
problem.
back.
Now say, bad bitch, are you there?
Yes. I don't see how being a podcaster necessarily makes you a hero or a villain.
Oh my
I mean,
God.
you just went through, multiple college campuses debating college students. It doesn't make you a hero, and it doesn't make you a villain either.
So I have a
I
question
mean,
for you.
people have
So
always.
do you believe? So just real quick. So do you believe that his rhetoric was maybe hateful and it was dangerous?
I believe some of it was, yes.
So is it fair to say that you think that due to the fact that some of his rhetoric you think was dangerous, that it's fair to say that you think he might lean more towards villain than hero? Yes.
No, I don't. Just because I disagree
So
with
you think
somebody
it's
doesn't
hero?
make them a villain.
So do you
Just
think
because
he's a
I
hero?
disagree. No, just because I disagree with someone doesn't make them a villain.
Because I'll say this: if I believe that there's someone that was spreading maybe hateful rhetoric, there was maybe damaging or hateful, and I was asked the question, I might say, well, there's probably a lot of nuance there. But based on the fact that I think that this person may spew harmful rhetoric or do harmful things, I may say this person might lean toward villain more so than hero. But that's just me. Continue.
Crap, I just lost what I just said.
No, we
Like
can.
I was saying, okay, to that lady's point, she was saying that, people are becoming more Christian than ever. I mean, this nation, Christianity is one of the biggest religions in America. I don't think a lot of people are like converting into Christianity. People are
Yes,
just
there is.
a lot
There
more
is.
outspoken more than ever.
Hold
now.
on, Tyler. Hold on, Tyler.
Can you
gotta
shut
let-
up? Like,
You gotta
dude,
let. I don't want to kick you though, bro. You gotta let it.
you're
gotta
so
let it.
annoying.
No,
there's
go ahead.
just proof in it.
Go ahead. Bad. Go ahead, BB.
I think, yeah, a lot of people have already, been Christian. People are just more open now than ever with
Whose
their religion.
background is that? I'm not interrupting, I swear. Somebody's background's going crazy right now.
Hold on. I think I know who's the background. This is yours. Hold up. There we go. Bad background. Go ahead, Bad.
Yeah, I said what I wanted to say.
Okay, no problem. Y'all gotta stop interrupting the ladies, man. Yo, what are y'all doing, man? You misogynistic pigs.
No, when
What
they
are y'all
say stupid
doing?
that shit, bro.
You
it's so hard.
misogynistic pigs keep talking over
Shut
these
up,
women.
Elisa.
Listen, to
say
be a
something?
hero or villain, you have to have some kind of effect. Charlie Kirk had no fucking effect on the world until that day. Nobody knew him. None
Bro,
of y'all was
what are you
quoting
talking
him.
about?
None of y'all was posting his videos. I had never seen this guy on my
Yes,
timeline.
yes, I was.
The only
I
thing
was.
I saw about him was his big fucking gums that he had. That people were making fun of it. That's it. Before that, I never heard one speech of this guy, or not even speech,
that's
one
anecdotal.
debate. Never
that's
heard of
anecdotal.
anything.
That's anecdotal, so it doesn't really matter.
He had some big ass gums for no reason.
Oh, so can I go after Zeus?
Yes,
Yeah,
you can.
Mully, you say you have a high reverence for Charlie Kirk. What would you say is one of his most famous quotes that you would say really inspired you?
Good question.
I mean, I
Molly, are
don't
you
even
there?
know. Yes. I don't even know if I can limit it to just one. I agree on a ton of his
Just say one.
points.
Say one then.
One would be that college is a joke and a waste of time and money, especially if you're not going into a trade that is needed for that. I feel like I'm a product of that. I went to school, got a fancy freaking degree for exercise science kinesiology, and I don't use it. And I spent
But
a ton of money.
he's not the only one who said that. That's everybody
You asked
says
me a
that. You
question,
know what
I
I mean?
answered it. You asked me a question, I
It
answered
wasn't.
it.
I was hoping it would be
I'm
more
on the fly
profound.
here. You kind of just called me out in the middle
Yeah.
here. Like, if I had a minute to think about it and I could go through like my saved.
Can we give her
videos that I
60
like-
seconds also? Put it on the timer. Because that was the worst thing I've ever heard. I've heard many
Can you
people say
shut
college is
your
a waste of
dumbass
time.
up? All you do is-
You don't like Charlie Kirk. You just heard of him 3 days
Come
ago.
on, man. What are we doing? Listen, guys. What are we
Yeah.
doing? Guys, y'all are some misogynistic pigs. You talk over Ginger. You were talking over Bad B, and now you're talking over this lady right here. What are y'all? Stop being misogynistic pigs. You're making my gender look bad. What are you doing?
Because she's saying a lot of shit. She didn't say one thing this guy said.
Scholar,
I've seen that on a meme.
I have a
Scholar,
question
no,
for her.
man, you gotta
Why
let
didn't you
the
just go to
lady
physical
finish.
therapy school?
We gotta be fair here. This is not a hostile environment. I'm letting everybody speak. This is not like a weird space where we ain't doing that. We gotta give everybody a chance to speak. Go ahead. I'm sorry, Millie.
I can go.
Millie, hold just real quick. Was that all you had to say, Millie?
I think bad bitch. I feel so bad saying that. Did you have something to ask?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I asked you, why
yeah.
didn't you just go to
Okay, go ahead.
physical therapy or occupational therapy school?
Because that's not what I wanted to do. Do you know what exercise science and kinesiology is?
Yes, most people that major in that, they go to physical therapy or occupational therapy school after that.
That's not true. I'm going to pass
Actually,
on that
90% of
question
people that
anyway.
major in kinesiology and exercise
Okay.
science go to occupational therapy or physical therapy school.
Okay,
Okay, that's
Levito.
good for your 90%.
Okay,
Yeah.
That's not what I wanted to do.
okay, hold on a second.
So what did
Levito,
you
you had
want to
something you wanted
do?
to say. But hold on
Yeah,
a second.
so-
we gotta move on. So Levito, what you
Yeah,
want to say?
so I mean, and like I said, I mean, you know me. I mean, it's been what 2 years now we've been on here. You're not supposed to know. But I had a problem with Kurt's rhetoric. Like I said, he spouted white supremacist shit. When you talk about like him, like one of the biggest things I had a problem with him questioning like Ketanji Brown Jackson's her qualifications to be on the Supreme Court, and she's if not the most qualified person on that bench. That's a problem. And he's
Can I clarify that?
What'd you say?
I'd like to clarify that when you're done.
Yeah. Wait. As a matter of fact, clarify it now. Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
So if, again, you've watched all the podcast that she was on, which is explaining exactly why he responded to what she said, she flat out was very open and proud that she was a product of the DEI that's put in place, which is why she got her position.
So obviously, and once again, this is the problem with. I'm not even gonna call you out your name, but
whether that
number
hold on,
one,
but
you
whether
don't
that
get.
be
Do you know?
because
Wait,
of
hold
her
on.
race or gender because
right,
she's
do you know-
female.
What do you have to do? What do you have to do?
Hey, why
to
you
get on
talking
the-
over him?
Hold on 1 second. What do you have to do to get on the Supreme Court?
I mean, I'm sure a lot of things,
Right,
but that's
you don't
not what
even know.
DEI
What?
is.
No, that's not what the fuck DEI is. That's not
It's
what
not.
DEI is. That's
Do you
the
know what
problem.
DEI
You
is?
think just because you're black you get a Supreme Court seat. That's
I know
not
what
how that
DEI
works.
is.
No. She
No,
was
it is.
also a female. It may have had
You don't
nothing
wanna
to
talk
do
to
with
me?
her
Hey,
race.
right, Mully, right now. Well, let me ask you something. How many?
Lucia, get this
Mully,
nigga trying.
wait 1 second. Mully, how many articles are in the Constitution, Mully?
How many articles are in the
Yeah.
Constitution?
How many articles?
Off the top of my head, I'm not positive.
So Jay, look, you're a woman and you're dumb as shit, and you couldn't have her seat.
Wait, why are you?
Hey,
why
guys,
is she allowed
guys,
to say?
Levito,
Why is she
What?
allowed to say shit like
Levito.
that? Why is she allowed to say
You don't
stuff
get a
like
seat
that?
because you're a
Oh,
woman
so
on the
get-
Hold on a
Get
second.
him under control.
Just real quick.
Get him.
She kind of sounds dumb as shit, to be honest.
Oh no.
Shut
We're
the
not
fuck
doing
up.
it. We got to be respectful. Nah, we can't.
Because
can't.
I'm not going to tell you.
I
off the
can't.
top
Hold
of
up.
my
Hold on.
head.
Just real quick. Guys, we can't have that. We gotta be respectful in the spaces. Thank you so much.
Also, but
So,
when they
can
say
y'all,
black,
like,
She didn't
Stop
insult you, Levito.
yeah, okay, I got you. I won't do it again. But the problem is people for some reason this rhetoric, and like I said, it's crazy. I voted for Trump, but I hear this shit now. When people sit here and say, "Oh, because DEI, you're going to get a Supreme Court seat," you have to have qualifications. Ketanji
No
Brown
one
Jackson.
said they
Ketanji Brown
didn't.
Jackson went to Harvard. She went to Harvard, has a Harvard law degree. You couldn't.
No
do
one
that.
said they didn't. You realize she is the one who said that there
She
are
said she was
probably
a
other
product of
people.
affirmative
Hold on.
action.
She said openly that
She said affirmative action.
Listen, she openly said she is positive that there were other people that were probably more qualified than she was, but because of DEI, she got her spot.
Wait, pull that up. Let me
Yeah.
hear it. Let me hear that.
Go
'cause she
look
Yo,
at the
said-
stop
I'm not
chipping
going to
out,
do your
bro.
homework
Stop
for you.
chipping
No,
out.
I
I'm not
heard
gonna
it.
do your
'Cause she said
homework.
she was a product of affirmative action.
Levito, you're chipping out, bro. Relax.
But if you are going to come up here and you're
Yeah,
going
because
to make a
I know what she
claim,
said.
then
I
you
just
need to
watched
have
it.
the information to back up your
Right?
claim
Yeah,
like
she
I do.
said she was a product of affirmative action.
Oh my god, bro, you chipping out.
Yeah, because it's
Okay, why are
it's,
we-
it's,
why are we
it's
acting like
idiotic,
DEI is
mediocre white
negative?
people up here trying to question.
Even if she
Ketanji
was,
Brown
why are we
Jackson's
acting like
No
qualifications.
one
DEI
is
is
saying that
negative?
DEI is negative. I'm explaining the point that Charlie Kirk
So-
made is
That-
off.
What's the
that's
whole-
not a point because you don't know what DEI does.
Yes, I do. Are you
What does
kidding
DEI
me?
do?
Do you know who DEI
What
helps
does
the most?
DEI do?
Do you know who DEI
What does
helps the
DEI
most?
do?
Answer
Oh
that
my
question,
God,
What
bro.
does
Levito.
DEI do?
Answer that question.
What does DEI
Do you
do?
know who-
You're about
do
to
you
say
know-
white women. You're about to say
Oh
white
my
women.
God. It is white women.
Okay, cool.
It is white women.
Okay, cool. Tell me what
So
does
for you
DEI
to
do?
tell me I don't know what DEI
Tell me
is
what
or does,
DEI
how many
does.
businesses do you run?
Tell me what DEI does.
You don't even know what you're
What
talking.
does DEI
What is
do?
affirmative action?
What does DEI do?
Okay, hold on.
Holy
I gotta put some order in here. I'm gonna answer the questions for you guys. But before I do that, please make sure you tap the screen and share the live. DEI, as we all know,
Something
stands
real
for.
quick before I lose my train of thought.
You know what? I'm gonna allow it.
Thank you.
Yes.
I've been trying to talk for like a hot minute.
Please.
So I would say to Molly, whatever your name is on the bottom, maybe if you had used your degree, you wouldn't have to be tiptoeing around, quote unquote, the black people that you work with, which I don't know why you would have to. I've never had an issue. Maybe it's because you're racist. I don't know. Also, DEI is just a process of having equity. Unqualified people aren't getting jobs. It just makes sure that there's equal access and fair treatment while they're in the job.
So
I
two
think maybe
things. I don't know why you would assume
I'm
that I
still
didn't use my
talking,
degree.
Molly.
And
I'm
Okay,
still
hold on,
talking,
Molly. This is what we're gonna do because we need order. Ginger, I'm
Molly
gonna
is
allow you
fucking
to make your
disrespectful.
point. Hold on a second. I'm gonna allow Ginger to finish making her point, and then I'm gonna give Molly a chance to respond. Before I do that, I have to, I gotta add some order up in here. Go ahead, Ginger.
Kirk doesn't like college because he failed at it and had to drop out. That's why he told people not to go to college. If he was smarter, he might have had a different view. But yeah, I just think in general, the shit that's being talked about here, especially by Molly, is just absolutely fucking wild. The word I want to use, I can't say on here. I would say that the people who followed Kirk were just troglodytes who had no idea what it was like to even be in the presence of black people. All they watch is the news and they see all these things that, is put out on social media by people like Charlie Kirk and Nick Fuentes. I think this is so fucking stupid.
Okay, so before I let Molly respond, I have to say something. Now, DEI, right, for those of you guys who are in the room, stands for diversity, equity, inclusion, right? What was the purpose of DEI? The purpose of DEI was to give people who were historically marginalized and disenfranchised a shot to be able to be represented within the workplace. So while I will acknowledge that it did have good intentions, there was a negative side effect. And the negative side effect was that rather than focusing on the merit of the individual, you are now practicing race-based hiring initiatives. I'll give you an example. There is actually a case that went to the Supreme Court because you had a white teacher. And again, you can look this up, and I'll put the exact case before you guys think that I'm lying about it. There was a white teacher and a black teacher. They both had the exact same credentials, exact same seniority. But what happened was the white teacher was let go and the black teacher was kept. And when the white teacher asked why this was the case, they said, well, we need diversity, right? That's why we're keeping the black teacher and then we're letting you go. And so what ended up happening was that this teacher went to file a lawsuit, and the white teacher actually won because of that. Because DEI, while it did have good intentions, it kind of has negative consequences.
Osa, are you telling me Ketanji Brown Jackson isn't qualified to be on the Supreme Court?
No, now that's not my position. My position on her is that I believe that her, along with Kamala Harris, they are DEI hires. Why? Because of what Biden said out of his own mouth. Biden said that he wants to hire a black Supreme Court justice, that he wants to hire a black female vice president. This is out of his own mouth. He said that. I didn't say that.
Wait, hey, hold on. Wait one second.
He said that.
So is Clarence Thomas the other black man that's on the Supreme Court? Is he?
Might be. I don't know.
You're an idiot. Oh, so you're being dumb.
Maybe. No, I'm not. Hey, listen. Why are you insulting me, my brother? Did I insult you?
No,
Vito, did I insult you? No, hold on. No, wait. Hold on. Did I insult you, my friend? I let you into my house, man. You can't just come into another man's house and then just take your shoes and just rub your muddy shoes on the carpet. So I was like, no, man, take your shoes off and leave them at the door, man. Don't do that, man. I didn't insult
but
you.
You're smarter than that.
I know, but I didn't insult you, man. It's just, I feel like you're taking your shoes and rubbing.
All right, my bad. I said my bad, man.
Okay. No, that's all. But anyway, Molly, did you have something you wanted to say? Molly?
Yes, thank you. So Ginger, kind of offensive if the assumptions you make are kind of wild. The other
I don't know. You've been offensive the whole time you've been up here. I don't give a fuck.
Don't run over me. I haven't said anything offensive. I'm speaking the truth and I'm reiterating what Charlie said. Whether you agree with that or not that's a you thing. So I did use my degree, but thank you for assuming I didn't. And you proved me right.
You said you didn't.
hold on. You proved me right when you just assumed that I'm a racist. That's exactly what I said the first time that I came up
You
here.
are, because
Because
you
I'm
are,
white.
Too.
because you are racist.
Of course you do. Why wouldn't you? Because I'm a white female. Of course
I'm a white female, you stupid idiot. I'm a white female.
So exactly what I said, you have proven. And
You
all you
said
guys do is
yourself out of your
personally
own
attack.
privileged
All
mouth
you
that you didn't use your
exactly.
degree.
See,
You
here it
said that
comes.
yourself.
Here it comes. I'm not even intentionally rage baiting, and it's working. So this is exactly the line that everybody like you falls along, and all you try to do is personally attack. Like, I do these debates all day long. I get paid for them. I don't care what you have to say about me. I don't care
Good.
about people commenting. I'm not even reading the comments. But
Liar.
you prove the exact problem that we're dealing with, right? I called it out in the beginning, and it just took you a little bit of time, but you fell right into it.
Sure, I did.
Okay, what are we talking about? Because now she's just crying and crying and
No, no,
crying.
hold on.
Like,
Just
what
real
are we
quick
talking about?
Yes.
before we get to that? Hold on a second. We have a new
Thank you for the
panelist.
gifts.
Right. Thank you
She
for the
said
gift,
she
guys.
said right up front that she didn't use her degree, and that's why she agreed with him that he said college was a waste of time. She said herself that she didn't use her degree.
I didn't
But
use
hold
my
on.
degree for very
But
long.
hold on a second. Hold on a
Ginger.
second, guys. Guys, hold on. We have a new panelist, Jeremy. Hello. How are you, my friend? Are you there, Jeremy? You're muted, Jeremy. Jeremy, you are muted. Okay. Well, maybe you're there, maybe you're not. I'll disconnect you. There you go. I'm sorry. Yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry. My bad. It's an open panel, guys.
So are you or are you not using your degree? Because you're not making any sense.
I am making sense. So I used
No,
my
you're
degree for
not.
about a year after college and realized that I couldn't make and support the amount of money it took to pay back my student loans. So smartly, instead of just saying, oh, woe is me, I'm a victim now because college really stung me, instead, I learned a different career path and now I'm much more successful and I've paid off my student loans. So I could have wallowed in that pity and said, oh, well, you know what I went to college for doesn't pay my bills, and well, oh well. But instead I didn't. I sought out a different career path, which I'm still in now over a decade later. And that's the choice that I made. But I do regret going to college for that, spending all of that money. And I'm even more let down that I did get a job in my career, which I thought was my dream.
I really don't believe her at all.
And anyway, hold on. We gotta move on. Listen. This is the host. We gotta
fine.
move on.
Yeah, I'm tired of these lies.
No, listen. Hold up. Molly's on trial here. She having to explain her credentials and why she chose said career, why she went to college. Look, we're not doing that. She's not on trial here. We're really talking about this topic here. And so I want to go to the next person. I want to go to Macy Holbrook.
Hi.
Hello, how are you?
Hi.
Hey, Macy.
I'm good. How are you?
You know what? I can't complain. I'm TikTok hosting. What do you think of this up here?
I think Charlie Kirk was a hero
Really? Tell me why.
because he attracted a lot of young men to the far right. Excuse me, not the far right, to the right movement, the right wing movement.
Right-wing movement?
He was an advocate for abortion.
You said he attracted young men.
Yes.
Okay.
He's an advocate for abortion.
I
Why
see
is
what
that
you did
funny?
there, Scala. I see what you did there, Scala.
Scala, man, you are a troll, my friend. Now go ahead, Macy.
I don't get it. I don't get it.
No, go ahead, Macy. Go ahead. They're being trolls. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. He
Okay.
spread the gospel.
So you're saying he spread the gospel, he's pro-life, and you support him being pro-life as well?
Can we get specifics? That's not enough to be a hero.
How about
So
this
basically,
one?
he just attracted young men. That makes you a hero.
I gave
How about this one? Hold on, Macy. Macy, let me ask you about a specific quote. What about when he said that black people prowl around hunting white people? Did you think that was inspiring?
Yes.
Wow. She just said it right out loud.
Can you explain how is that inspiring?
I mean, it's true.
You said it's inspiring. How is it inspiring?
I think it's very important that we raise awareness that in this country that white people are the victims.
Okay.
Hold on, no. Don't interrupt. Hold on. Because I give everybody an opportunity to speak. I want to hear your perspective, Macy. You
that
said
was
you
my
believe that white people are the victims, you said?
Yes.
Okay. Tell me why. Tell me
I
why.
think because I think a lot of races are upset about the things that white people have done in the past to their ancestors, that they're taking it out on us currently, even though we don't have anything to do with what our ancestors did.
So you're saying that there's animosity towards white people because of historic oppression. Is that fair to
Yes.
say?
Yes.
Okay. Anybody want to answer that at all?
So Macy, I have a question.
Okay.
I have a question for you. Do you think of like slavery pictures in that history museum? Do you think that's okay?
You have Biden Wi-Fi right now, and I can't. You're like lagging.
What did you say? I couldn't hear you. What did you say?
I asked her a question. I
Doesn't
asked
have
her,
any
did she
service.
think that Trump getting rid of slavery pictures in the Black History Museum, was that okay?
Well, I'm not a Trump supporter, so I don't really care.
But
That's not the
he's
question,
part
though.
of the
Yeah, I
movement
don't
that you
care.
support.
That's the answer to the question.
So you don't care
You know
that
what's
they're
interesting, though?
erasing Black history?
So
Yeah, I don't.
I think I got the question. I think let's just go ahead and address it like this. So Macy, you like being a racist person, correct? You get comfort out of that?
wait a minute. Is
When
she
did I
not
say
a
that was
racist?
racist?
Hold on,
Well,
Macy. You're not a racist.
are you anti-racist? Are you
No, I never
just
said
said
anything
some
that was
racist ass shit.
racist. What did I say that was racist?
What did she say that was
You
racist?
said you said
Maybe I missed
well,
it.
she said she likes
when
Charlie
I
Kirk from
quoted
what I heard.
him, when I quoted him saying that black people prowl
Yeah.
around hunting for white people, she said that that was inspiring.
Yeah. That's what
And I
made
gave
me
my
get
reason
there.
why.
That's
So
a
that's why I'm
lie.
going to go straight there and say, are you a racist person based on what you understand racism to be?
Sure, if
What
that
being
makes me racist, then yeah, sure.
Okay, so then why did you struggle to answer my question, right? I
Because you're
asked you, what do
labeling
you,
me as something I never said.
but
Because of
I
my
could
name.
figure it out. I could connect the dots, right? And you just acknowledged that, yes, you are a racist. So could you
Sure,
at
I'll
least,
accept. Sure, I'll accept that label
all
if it
right,
makes you
thank
happy.
you. Can you tell me why you feel comfortable being a racist person?
That's how you feel. You think I'm racist. I didn't say anything racist.
So can I ask you a question, Macy?
Sure.
You don't hate African Americans, do you? You don't.
No.
No. You don't feel like you're better than anybody. Because,
She's probably just scared of them.
no, because because I'm asking her. You don't feel like you're superior or better than anybody, do you?
No, I live in St. Louis. I'm surrounded by a lot of black people. They're okay with me.
Okay. I mean,
How would you notice if you're around a lot of black people? I never notice who I'm around. That's crazy.
Why
I mean, yeah, I notice there's a lot of black people because I rarely see people who are my complexion around.
Well, so there's only black and people your color. There's no other races,
It's
or are
mostly
you just
black
focused
people.
on the black?
It's majority
Who
black
else is
people in my
there?
city.
Who else is there? Who's the rest of the races?
I think it's mainly black
there's
and white in St. Louis. I've been to
Yeah,
St.
it
Louis.
is.
Yeah.
But she just won't come out and say I enjoy being a racist person because of this, that, and whatever. It's not.
Listen, I'm gonna say
struggling to do
this.
it, and
I'm
I
gonna
think-
be fair here. I don't see enough to make her a racist. It's just she's just nonchalant.
Well, you're
at least from-
compromised.
No. Listen, this is what I see. I see she just has a nonchalant attitude because people are gonna think what they think. She's like, well, she don't give a fuck. If you think that, then it is what it is. That's kind of what I'm seeing.
There's levels.
I have a better question. Hold on, wait, because she's never gonna admit to it. I have a better question for Mully and May, since y'all like Charlie Kirk. Do you agree that George Floyd's unaliver should be released because that's what he wanted?
I don't see enough evidence for him to be guilty. They said he overdosed.
Oh yeah, that's
Who said he overdosed?
the
That's what the autopsy said.
No, it didn't.
Kirk did too. Kirk did too. He actually unalived from an overdose too.
I mean,
The autopsy actually didn't say that. I don't know why people keep saying that. He died from asphyxiation, which I don't know if you know what that is, but that's not from an OD.
Yeah, you're saying he
No,
was strangled.
I have the autopsy report and it said neck compression due to police. So it's neck compression. That's why.
Yeah, but it wasn't an overdose. Yeah, he
No, it
had
wasn't an
a
OD.
knee on his neck. Right. So
but he
shut
had
the fuck
something
up.
in his system.
But what
no,
it is, but
somebody
see,
unalive-
but see, two things could be true at the same time. It was neck compressions, but then there's a couple of other things. Obviously, he was a D-rug. I gotta watch my. I hate this TikTok language shit. To be
You
honest,
say substances.
substances. Okay, so substances. Yeah, so he did. There is evidence that yes, he did abuse substances. He did abuse Fenty. That is true.
That had nothing to do with why he got on live, though. That
I didn't
wasn't
say
on
that.
his
I didn't say
autopsy
that.
report. So
I
why
didn't
is
say
Mully
that.
saying that?
No, hold up. I didn't say
I
that.
didn't say that first.
I didn't say that. But what I'm saying is,
Who just said that? Yes, you did. I saw your box light up.
Bro,
Macy
Streets is
and
simping
I
out
both.
right now.
agree.
Can I finish my statement?
Yes.
Can y'all let me live in my
Yeah,
own
let this
life, please?
distinguished black man
So,
speak.
yeah, please, Jesus Christ. Thank you very much. Please make sure you tap the screen and share it live. So, now the autopsy says neck compression, and they ruled it an H side. But then also that there is evidence that yes, he did have a high amount of Fenty within his system. That is true too. So, but in terms of him being unalived, it was due to neck compression. That's why George or Chauvin, Officer Chauvin, was given 22 and a half years, I think.
Like, if I have a lot of fent in my system, right, and then somebody pew-pews me, did I overdose?
No.
Like, that's how dumb you sound.
No one said that. We were she pointed out that was on
You
the
said
autopsy.
Well, Fenty, it was there was a lot of Fenty
I
in the
did
system.
not.
Yeah, she did say that. Now she's saying she didn't say that.
I said
Anyway, no, guys, hold up. We have a new guest. We have a new guest in here. Hello, my friend. How are you?
Hello?
Hey, what's up, man? How you doing?
I'm alright.
You have a lot of noise in the background, my friend.
I don't think that's me.
Or is this? Wait a minute. There we go. What's going on, Dad? Are you there? Yeah, that's you too. Are you driving? Damn, I hear a lot of. Damn, I don't know what it is, man. Y'all gotta be prepared, man. When y'all come up on the platform, guys, you gotta
I
be
think people
prepared.
tap and they accidentally request, because I do
Yeah,
that sometimes.
that wasn't me with all the noise.
Okay, maybe I was wrong then. But is that so? You got noise in the background. I don't even know if you know that you're up here, but I don't know. Make sure you tap the screen and share it live. But yeah, go ahead. What were you gonna say, Mike? You gonna say something?
I was just with Charlie Kirk. You know, it's sad what happened to the young man. He's actually the same age as my oldest daughter. But as far as Christianity, I see more of he speaks it with his mouth, but his heart is far from it. They just speak it with their mouth, but they don't actually live what they say because they speak against what they say. As far as followers of Christ.
Thank you. Thank you so much for the gifts. Thank you so much for the gifts. So what you're saying is you think he was a hypocrite. You don't think he was living in accordance to his Christian beliefs.
Well, I think generally a lot of them that get up there and speak they do speak as hypocrites because they say love, but they speak hate.
Okay. So give me an example of maybe something hateful that you think Charlie may have said.
I mean, the little things that he says concerning black people, and black people are not smart enough, and everybody goes to that argument of DEI and all that. But regardless of what, you still have to be qualified to get anything, and a lot of things are just you getting your foot in the door. But they go to that and they show it as, or that we're not as smart as them, or I mean, it's silly things. I don't personally like to get into anything like that because I tell all my kids work hard. So that's what I do as a father. I got 6 grandkids too. I say work hard, go to school. My wife is a nurse practitioner. Just keep working and you'll get to where you need to get to.
Okay, that's not a problem. All right. Did you was there something else you wanted to add before I go into the next person, Mike?
No, I came up because I saw Zeus up here, and I listen to Zeus almost every day. So when I saw him, I said, well, let me stay up here for a minute.
Okay, no problem. I appreciate having you up here. So, brown-eyed girl, are you there? Brown-eyed girl, are you there? You
can drop me down.
Oh, it dropped you? Okay, no problem. I got you.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, it's all good. How you doing, brown-eyed girl?
I'm okay. I was taking a walk.
There we
you
go.
You were in my pocket.
So did you accidentally request? Is that the thing?
Yes.
Oh,
have a good day.
You do too.
I ain't gonna lie. I don't think anybody has. I don't think anybody has a good reasoning for why they think Charlie Kirk was anything. I have not heard one good
Bye
point
now.
this guy has said, other than he said college was a fucking scam.
Yeah, I gave you 3 reasons.
And that's
and you
concerning
think
to say
people
the
like
least,
that.
right? And so
I mean,
Macy
how
and
do you
Molly,
follow somebody and you don't know anything he says?
I know
and
everything he
we
says,
have
and I
more
agree with
reverence
everything
for
he
him.
says.
Macy,
You agree with everything he said.
Yes.
Well,
He had hours and hours and hours of video on YouTube, and you agree with every single reply he had.
Yes, I watched all his debates. I like watching his debates, his podcasts, all of that.
How many videos he got on YouTube?
I don't know. I didn't check.
Exactly. Shut up.
Like
Wait, so
irrelevant
because I
question.
don't know how many videos he has on YouTube, that means I didn't watch him?
How many podcasts did he have?
I don't know. I didn't check.
Exact. Shut up, man. Stop it. What are
No,
you doing?
that's not even fair. I don't
You're
check
lying.
the videos someone has. How am I lying?
How do you
You're
agree
just
with
gonna
every
call
single
someone
word
lying?
somebody says,
You're just
and
gonna
you
say
don't
I'm
know
lying?
anything about their platforms?
Yes, I agree with everything he says, and know all about his platform. What are you
So,
talking
Macy,
about?
do you agree with the comment that he said about like
You just
Black
called
Pilot?
everyone a liar. When I joined, you were calling Molly a liar too. So it just seems you think everyone is lying.
Okay, do you agree with the comment when he said about black pilots that he would never fly with a black pilot?
Yeah, he said that because they wanted 50% of pilots to be black. They wanted to hire them because of DEI over merit.
What's wrong with DEI?
So
What,
again,
Macy, what's wrong with DEI?
well, this is something you
Yeah,
need to take out of
people
context.
should be hired over merit.
Fuck your contacts, Molly.
But you do realize,
Oh,
you do
you're
realize they
crashing
are
out. Stop
qualified,
crashing out,
though.
Ginger.
You do
So, do
realize
you
the people
know-
that are hired because of DEI are qualified, though, right?
So you're taking it again.
Not all
You're
the
taking
time.
it to in a different place. No one is saying you don't have to go to pilot school and you can just be any Joe Schmo walking on the street and apply to be a pilot. And because of DEI, you're going to get the job. No one's saying that. Of course, in your field, there are different requirements that you have to pass in order to even be put up for that job. So now that we have that out of the way, that dumbass.
No, because
rhetoric.
Macy
Wait, hold on a
obviously
second,
So what
has
he
a
was
Can y'all hear
saying,
me?
point
Hold on,
compared
guys.
to you. That's why I'm asking her.
perfect.
Just
no,
real
King's
quick.
gonna
Just
play
real
it.
quick.
Even
Just
better.
real quick. Just real quick. So I want to, because people say that, Charlie Kirk is a racist or whatever. So I want to play this video and I want to kind of get your maybe thoughts and opinions on if you think he's a racist or not. So I want to play this video here. Hold on. We're on one sec.
Thank you
What a gift
so
from God.
much.
Yeah.
She truly is. She is the biggest blessing. Something that kind of has me like on the fence of whether or not I go kind of like full blown more like conservative or moderate is just seeing how
Give it up. That is a gift from the Lord, everybody. That is just beautiful.
Say thank you. But something that like I've seen and just reading things from like Candace Owens and seeing how like welfare has like really like destroyed like the family unit. I see that, we're starting to save a lot of money from things such as like
About 2/3 of all black youth will be raised without a stable father around. And I know it's crazy, right? And that little precious angel of yours deserves to have a father around.
I don't know. So what do y'all think about that? So what do y'all think about that?
I agree.
think that so what was just said there is an issue because while they sit around and they talk about black youth being raised without a father in the home being like detrimental to them, actually right now black men are more likely to go to college and graduate than to go to prison. So I would say these single black mothers are not doing that bad.
Okay. Now,
I think it's
does any-
okay for a child to grow up without a father.
Yes.
Well, here's the actual statistics, right? So what he said was totally false and incorrect and misleading. And so what people typically listen to is the nonsense that this guy spews. So let's examine two.
But before you get into that, did he sound racist in that clip?
Yeah, it's called
you?
implicit biases.
No.
Okay,
I'm
you
saying.
let me finish?
I'll let you finish. I'm just asking a question before I let you respond, because a lot of people say that he's racist, but he didn't seem like a racist to me. I mean, I want to hear your opinion though.
Okay, so
Go ahead.
let's deal with and I'll hit that clip in a second because that was misleading in and of itself.
Okay, sure.
Let's deal with the pilot, right? Now, to say DEI is the reason or some affirmative action program was the reason that a pilot achieved that position. So we have to roll back and say, how do you become a pilot? The same standards that are for whites is the same standards that are for black. At the end of this, you have 70 hours of just pure classroom training. You have
Oh, you're
another
breaking
7
up a
hours.
ton.
Yeah, you're breaking
I
up.
don't know if you're listening. Yancey,
Okay, can you
you're
hear me?
breaking up really, really bad.
You're coming in and out. Just FYI,
Okay.
you're coming in and out.
All right, hold on. All right, let me
Just
know when
move,
I'm
just
clear.
move
and then-
around.
Let me know when you
Hold
guys
on,
hear
I'll
me
give you a
clearly.
chance to move around really quickly, but I'm gonna do a public service announcement. Guys, tap the screen and share the live, man. Give me the 25K likes. What are we doing? 25K likes. Thank you for the rose. Thank you for the rose. Go ahead.
The thing Charlie just said in that video where black kids are growing up without dads, was he giving in to reason why? Because I mean, right now Charlie's kids doesn't have a father either.
Okay.
Okay, can you guys hear me?
Because he was on a live. That's why. Because he was on a live.
Can you guys hear me?
Yancey, you have bars. That's the problem.
Yeah,
Your
Yancey.
signal's bad.
Like a lot of black fathers were unalive too. So I mean,
No one said, like, again, way off topic, but can I finish up the DEI pilot thing just so we have clarification on that?
Why?
Because it's very important, because you guys
It's
just
not.
spew misinformation.
Ginger,
It is,
why are you
because
hating?
you are realizing that you're on the wrong side and it's a really hard pill for
I'm
you
not.
to swallow. So the whole reason
You're on the
we're talking about
side
the
with
DEI,
Yahtzees.
hold on. That's fine.
You're on the
Say what
side
you
with
want.
Yahtzees.
Chirp, chirp, chirp. It doesn't bother me.
Shut the fuck up,
I
Ginger.
know.
You just saying
When-
shit right now. You don't know what the
Exactly,
fuck you're
like
talking about.
let her. So
Bad news, guys.
United
Bad
Airlines.
news. Bad news. Bad news. I
got
got a
flagged.
violation. I got a violation. So should I just keep the live going or what?
These people are acting like animals. Man.
Yeah, but
I mean,
guys,
it's
stop
keep it
Ginger,
going.
she just
I'm gonna
said
keep
the
it going.
N-word.
Put a muzzle on
Yahtzees
these
with the
weirdos.
No, I mean,
just
I'm a
the
free speech
N-word.
absolutist.
Macy,
Yeah, no,
can you
you
clarify
said
that? What do you
Yahtzee
mean
with
it's
the
just
N.
the N word?
I said she
Yeah, I
said
said
Yahtzee with the
I
N in
didn't say
front of
the
it.
N word. Yeah.
No,
Oh,
you
I
didn't.
I
You
said
said
Yahtzee.
you said Yahtzee, but with
I
the N
said
in
yeah.
front.
Just real quick, I had to do that. F1 in the chat. F1 in the chat. Please re-request, guys. Please re-request. F1 in the chat. F1 in the chat. Please re-request. F1 in the chat. I got violations, but I'm going to go ahead and keep the live going on for the people that are tuned in. Please make sure you tap the screen and share the live. If you agree or disagree, I would love to hear your perspective. A public service announcement. I am a free speech absolutist. I might not agree with what you have to say, but guess what? You have every single right to say it. I don't care if you're friendly or not. Person on the left, person on the right, doesn't really matter with me. You have the right to say whatever you want. I just have two rules. Don't get yourself banned. Please, for the love of Jesus Christ, please don't get my live taken down. I already have violations, all right? But we're gonna keep the live going. We're gonna keep it going. Hold on a second. There we go. There we go.
You were straight up lying on me saying I said it with the N. I absolutely did not because I know
No, you
it gets a
didn't.
lot.
No, you didn't. And I want to make sure I balance this panel out. I want to make sure the panel is balanced out.
Hi, Mar.
Hello.
Let's see, and then you. So I want to make sure it's even here. There we go.
How about we just don't say anything like that at all, Ginger, so we don't risk anyone getting banned?
Yeah, why'd you
I don't
accuse
wanna
her of
get-
being a Yahtzee? I want the argument for that.
That's all
No, I
it
said
is.
she
That's all it
sides
is.
with them. I said she
Oh.
sides with them.
Like,
How?
no, Ginger, I don't. My God, get over it.
How does she side
Did you
with
vote for
them?
Trump? Did you vote for Trump, Molly?
It's none of your business who I voted for, Ginger. My God, you're just gonna,
Enough
you're just
Ginger,
gonna.
Enough
call
said.
names.
what's the full word for Yahtzee?
The full word for Yahtzee? What are you talking about?
Yes, because Yahtzee isn't the full name of it.
Great. Good for you.
Yeah, you're low IQ. You don't even know what the fuck you're
Whoa,
talking about. You're
whoa,
over
whoa.
here labeling her as a Yahtzee and you don't even know what it means. You're stupid.
Yeah, Ginger, Marley,
I said
cut your
Yahtzee.
stuff.
Hold on, I'm saying the
Cut
full
your
word
shit,
that you're
Ginger.
after.
Unfortunately,
Yes, you
I
can.
have,
You can say
I
the
have
full
to.
word.
I have to end it. Unfortunately, I'll be back.